Let me show you what's happening to your brain when you go into a functional freeze. This front part of your brain here is the prefrontal cortex. It's the CEO of your brain. It's responsible for decision making, for problem solving, for focus, for motivation. But in a functional freeze state, this part of your brain goes offline and hands the keys over to your brainstem here. And the brainstem's job is just to keep you safe and to keep you alive. So if your brain feels foggy and your body feels wired and nothing seems to work, it's not you. It's your nervous system. It's stuck in survival mode. And until you reset it, no amount of productivity hacks, journaling, or time blocking will actually help you break through. So what is functional freeze? Okay, let's have a little look at the nervous system. So we know about fight and flight. We know a little bit more about freeze, but we know even less about functional freeze. In functional freeze, you're not the person that's lying on the couch. You're actually showing up. You're showing up for work. You're answering emails. You're putting on a good face. You're looking good. But inside, you feel a little bit numb, disconnected, and foggy, and generally stuck. There was a stretch when I worked a lot of 12-hour shifts back to back. I felt like a machine. I was showing up, I was going through the motions. But when we saved a life, I didn't feel joyful, and I wasn't processing the tough jobs either. I remember pulling up at station once, and I was 2 minutes before the end of my 12-hour shift. I thought I've made it. I finally got a chance to breathe. And then the radio went off, and my body went into action before my mind did. I wasn't processing anything. I was functional. That was functional freeze. So here are 3 signs that you're stuck in functional freeze. You're tired, but you're wired. You lie down, but you can't rest. That's a chronic stress loop. You struggle to make decisions, even small ones. You'll open your inbox, you'll scroll down them, and you can't choose which one to reply to. That's not indecision, that's freeze. And you've got a little bit emotionally now. You started your business, you were full of enthusiasm, and now you don't feel that connection to it anymore. You're showing up, but you're not really bothered. There's just no spark, and that's not failure. It's just your nervous system doing its job. The good news is, if you recognize it, you can shift it. So let's talk healing and give you some tips to get yourself out of functional freeze. Tip number 1. Start to move. You can't think yourself out of functional freeze. You have to move. So you could do some shaking. Do some shaking with the hands. Take a walk. Take your shoes off and walk on the ground barefoot. Get back into your body. And I guess most of you have heard of breath work, but have you heard of the physiological side? Something so simple that can bring you out of functional freeze. Take 2 short breaths in and then exhale and do 6 rounds of this. Step 3 is to reintroduce safety and play. The body feels unsafe and it's your job to make it feel safe again. So what you can do here, and it's a little bit weird because adults have kind of lost that sense of joy of singing and dancing and laughing, but these are the quickest hacks to get you out of your functional freeze. So when you wake up in the morning, put your favourite tune on, have a laugh to yourself and have a little dance.